Hey boys and girls, welcome back. We got a great treat for you today. One of the really good treats is I got my cameraman back. He's been ill for a little while. Albert, my brother-in-law. I'll get him on video before we're done today. I just wanted to go over the ship. I took a little bit of time off, and then I did a lot of little tedious stuff on it. Let me see, where am I going to start? Let's go ahead and start here. I took these, the ones that Steve Neill sent were plastic ones, and the ones in the real ship, I went and found some information on it, and they were actually like fiberglass or something like that. So I took some pieces from some crashed helicopters and actually made these all the way around. Now my engines are not completely mounted; they're just put in there, but all the detail pieces are on. All three are on in the right place. Let's see if we run across to the back of the ship. I got all this detail painted. I got this white detail painted on here. And these, let me show you this. I wanted to show y'all what I did with these. Steve Neill really didn't cover this in his video, exactly how he did it. What I did is I took the same tubes that he used for the engines up here, and I just cut them down. I took probably about 2-3 inches on them and just squeezed them together and taped them and made them fit in here and glued them, real similar to what he did on the engines. Now what happens when you put that together is it fits right in there, and then you can turn this and move this however you want to do whatever you need to do. And if you need to take them off, you know, because you got to move the ship or shipping or something, you can pull them off, and these can be pulled off. And then these whole pylons come out, you know, as a separate piece. So I thought that was pretty neat right there, and if anybody can get some use out of that, well, good for you. I went back and sealed all these in. And reprimered, and I use Everclear, I believe. Yeah, I've got some little more detail to do inside of here. It's not complete. We did get the Everclear done in here. These are level. The whole ship is level now. All across this section, all across this section is level. I do not have these particular mounts down here fixed exactly in line where they're supposed to be. That'll be next. I did a little detailing in here, and let me show y'all the next color, if I can find it. There's the yellow, and I really am not too crazy about the way that came out. So what I'm going to do is, I do like the mesh screen, but I don't like the block end, so I'm going to cut that off, make it level, recess the mesh screen, and see if I can do a little bit more smoking of that to make it where you really can't see the diodes. The mistake I made is I put the diodes in facing directly back. I should have brought them in at an angle. Lesson learned. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so that was just something that came out later in the build after the fact. So there's nothing I can do about it now. So I'm going to sand those off and replace that. We do have all the decals. This is actually mounted. All the decals are in. And if you notice, these stripes are a little bit crooked. I'm going to fix those. These stripes up here. Sorry about that. These stripes over here a little crooked, we'll fix that. I haven't completely finished the back of this, and I need to do some detail painting in here, but the colors are correct there. And then, let's see, what else have I done? All the decals are on. So I'll let Albert, my cameraman, do a little bit of flyby on the ship, then I've got a surprise to show you. I got another box to open up for my good friend on the RPF forum, Mr. Darth1701. Thank you very much. But we're going to do that open box here in just a second. I'll let him take a look at the ship. Okay, I forgot to say, like I always say, thank you very much, Steve Neill, for allowing me the opportunity to build this beautiful ship of yours. It has been a fun journey, and right now I'd say she's about 95%. It's probably going to be a few weeks before I have another video. My next video is going to be completely done. The base is going to be done. I've got some ideas on the base, and I did wire the ship inside where it can come off of here and be hung with a battery in it, with all the lights working. If somebody chooses, or if I choose to hang it, or somebody else chooses to hang it, it can be done very easily. It's just one plug that unplugs, and you unscrew it, and it takes care of that. Also, I did want to mention that I've got a couple offers on this ship over the last few weeks. Don't know if I'm going to sell it. Don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I'll give you details on that later on, and we'll see where that's headed. Okay. Now on to our next unboxing over here. Okay, this package came to me a few weeks ago. Sorry it took me a while to get to it. Mr. Scott goes on the RPF forum by the name of Darth1701, sent me this package. And what we've got here is a 350 bird of prey. Now, I did mention in my last videos that Underdog is going to be sending me a 350 TOS Enterprise. But from what I understand in talking to him, he's going to be sending me probably some of his other builds as well. So I'll be documenting all of those, just like this one. Oh, what? The battery's going dead?
Look at the camera.
Oh, I'm supposed to look at the camera. Okay. I'll look at the camera. I've got a bad habit of not being on camera, so I usually don't look at my cameraman. Is trying to remind me that I'm supposed to look at you people and say hello. But see, since I don't film myself, that's why it's always good to have a cameraman that knows what the hell he's doing. Okay, I'll quit farting around. On with the unboxing. Okay, this ship was packed really awesome. These decals were actually in the bottom of the package. I'll show you all those real quick. They're pretty cool, and I like the fact that they're flat, not glossy. That's really cool. Okay, here's the fin detail piece. It needs a little sanding, but that's nothing that can't be done. This is an injected molded kit, too, boys and girls. So I've talked to a couple people. What I'm probably going to do is inlay this with a slow curing epoxy or resin to stiffen this up some, because I want it to be a little bit stiffer. That might be something I do. Don't quote me on it because I don't know yet. Okay, but this is an awesome. The detail on this thing is just really nice, really beautiful, and it was all packed in all these. I call them dingleberries, but I know they're called packing peanuts. Packed really well. Nothing was damaged. No problem with any of the pieces. And these are your engine supports here. And these pieces are, I think, your windows in case you sand them off to put them back on, or to drill your holes for your details. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, then here's your engine pylon pieces, and I'm trying to go a little bit faster because I know we're probably running out of time. Okay, there's your other engine pieces. Here's a little bag of parts, excuse me. This end that I haven't even opened yet. This is the end of your engines. Here's the front of your domes. These are really nice, beautifully clear. Here's the inside of the rear of your engines. Really nice. Those are going to look nice lit. Oh, sorry, in red. And then here's the front, which is your photon torpedo emitter, which I've got a really nice photon torpedo emitter. I don't know. I think this probably goes on like that. That I'm going to use with this. It's going to be neat. I'm getting the sound clips together for that. Here's the top. Really nice. Really nice. Here's the bottom. I love the scale. It's really nice. If I take this and put this on here, and let's run over here real quick and compare it to the 350 movie Enterprise. So that's a pretty good scale comparison. So it's going to be a nice build. I'm glad to get to do something a little bit smaller for a change. Since this one I've been on, the Big E I've been on for about 8 months. And I believe that is it for the unveiling of, let me get his name right, Scott at the RPF forum. His name is Darth1701. You can reach him on there and get you one of these beautiful kits and build one of your own. Like I said, I've got a light kit for it. I got a photon torpedo. I've got some sound clips for it that I've been accumulating over the last few weeks. I've had a little bit of time off from the Big E. Anything I left out, Al? Oh, I did leave something out real quick on the Big E that I just realized. These lights that I put in right here, I ended up painting them white and they came out yellow. So I'm still going to work on those and see about getting those in the right contrast, because they're not exactly the same as the rest of the lights. So I'm going to have to work on that and see what I'm going to do with that. As always, thank you very much, Steve Neill. There's a couple people I want to mention. Steve Neill's one of them. Underdog is the other one. Thank you very much, Underdog. I appreciate all your support. You're a great guy. You do beautiful work. I can't wait to see your 350 TOS and get started on that. Darth1701, thank you very much for this beautiful kit. I'll be getting started on that and documenting just like the Big E. So there's probably one more video left on the Big E as far as completion, and then we'll get started on this one and we'll go from there. Thank you, Albert, for being my cameraman. As always, I appreciate you so much. He's back here. I'm gonna steal this thing from him, and you're gonna get a look at my cameraman. I know he hates it. You know, he's one of the typical cameramen that he doesn't like being on camera and don't like talking in front of people. As long as he's behind the scenes, running around, you know, in shorts or something like that, he's good. But as soon as you show him, he freaks out. So I'm gonna show him real quick. Now, this is very rare. This is kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or something like that. You don't see him very often. But every one of my videos, if you go back through all my YouTube stuff, he's usually there, involved somehow or another. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's directing me right now. Okay, here's Albert, my brother-in-law. Couldn't do it without you, man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Enjoy doing it. Hope y'all enjoy it, guys.
Y'all frame this picture because you might not see it again. I'm just joking. He's a great guy. I always appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, I believe that is a wrap, unless you can think of something else I forgot or screwed up on.
Well, should be it, brother.
Thank you very much.
Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.